Hi guys, it's Claire's and welcome to another video tutorial with me. In today's video, no, we are not going to be doing these poppies. These poppies are already done in a previous video, but we will be adding to these. And what we are going to be adding is a bumblebee. So I hope you guys are excited for this short, sweet, and very loose style of watercolor painting video. And it's a bumblebee. It's actually not a flower this time. All right, so to begin, I'm going to tell you what my supplies are. We're going to be using a combination of these two silver black velvet brushes. It's number 4 and number 8. For my colors, I am going to be using my White Nights, and I'm using the Cadmium Medium, Lemon, Golden Deep, and then Black. And then a little bit of Mars Brown Raw Sienna-ish for the wings. All right, and for paper, this is my tried and trusted Canson Watercolor XL. And yeah, that's it for supplies, so we are ready to begin. Before I start explaining my process here, I just want to quickly remind you folks, especially those who are new, I am on Instagram and Facebook, so please do follow me on there. My Instagram handle is @HelloClariceG, and if you are new to my channel, please know that I put out a lot of videos of a similar nature, watercolor, florals mainly. So feel free to check that out and hit the subscribe button so you never miss a video. So I've pushed everything off screen so that we can focus in on placement and technique really quickly before we start painting. Okay, so I would like to place this little guy possibly hovering somewhere around here or off to the side here, and I think that would be a good placement, just based on where the flower is and the height of the bud and such. So just really quickly, here's what we're going to be doing. We're creating something that's going to be more of a curved half moon almost. And we're going to have 3 little stripes of black and then 2 for the yellow, and then the very bottom is going to be like a grayish color, and then obviously the wings at the top. So let me zoom in a bit more so you can see me drawing this in, just so that you guys have a visual idea of where things are going to be placed. Okay, so we're zoomed in, and here's where I'm going to be placing this guy, and here's the little arc that we're drawing in, and I am going to curve it around and make this one big shape, and this will be helpful because then we can go in and kind of segment the areas off so we know which ones are black and which ones are yellow. But yeah, so this is going to be it. So it almost kind of looks like a cashew. Yeah, cashew nut. And then the wings are going to be at the top here. Now I'm just very roughly placing them just so you guys have a visual idea. Typically I would just start painting without really drawing this in because it's so quick and easy to do. So this first half of, not first half, but like the first quarter here is going to be black, and this is where the head is. So I'm just sectioning that off so you have that idea, an idea of where it is. The second part's going to be yellow. The majority of the middle is going to be black. And then we're having another section of yellow, a little more black before it kind of ends off where this little bottom area is going to be more of a grayish bit. Then we've got the little antennas. Again, I'm very loosely adding them in so you have an idea of where they're going to be. And then finally the little legs extending from here. And that's it. So now we're ready to start painting this in. I know it's very faint, but once we start painting, you should be able to see it better. Alright, so what I'm going to do firstly is I'm going to start dampening these areas really quickly. So I'm just using my number 8 and making sure that there's mainly water. I'm just quickly dampening the areas where the black will be first, okay? Very roughly adding in some water in the areas that I've mapped out with my pencil. And then I'm gonna use my number 4. I'm going to get some black directly from my palette here. And we're going right in and adding some black to these areas. And what we're gonna do as we go along is we're gonna try and add a little bit of a jaggedy edge to these areas. And the reason being is so that we can get that nice little furry look happening, because they've got a lot of fur. Same thing here on this end. And I've not started that furry bit yet, so here's what we're going to do. We're just using the tip of our brush and we're just lightly extending, pushing the color upward. And the face here, it needs to be fully rounded. It's fine, leave it as is. I'm just adding a tad bit below here, some on this end here as well. And then just some at the bottom of this area over here, because this is going to be like the gray, like a very light gray at the bottom, so we don't really need that much happening there. And once we've got this in, we're ready to go ahead and do the yellow. So I'm going to wash this off, and I'm going to go ahead and get some of my cadmium medium lemon using the number 4 again. And I'm just going to add that in here. Now, I don't want to touch the black right away. And the reason being is because I can still see it's very, very damp. You can either wait for it to dry a little bit before you go in. But if you touch it just a tad bit here and there where it kind of fades into the yellow, try and leave a little bit of white space in between. What will happen is it'll give it that nice blended look. So it'll look like there's some of the fur getting into the yellow, which is kind of like a nice, loose, natural kind of feel, in my opinion. All right, so that's perfect. I'm liking that white space in between. And now I'm going to wash this off, make sure that there's not a lot of water on my brush. I'm going to get some of that golden, and I just want to add a couple of dabs of this golden into the yellow and give it that nice blend, two-tone blended look while this is still drying up. Perfect. And now I'm washing off most of the color, and we're just going to go at the bottom and close this area off by painting in with water our little, its little bum, I guess. Is that what it is? Its little butt, cute little butt. And it's very, very light. Oh, and one last thing that we need to do for the black portions is creating the legs. So here's one, here's another. The second one is going to be shorter. Here's two of the prongs coming out of it, and then here's the little antenna bits. And that is it for the black bits. Okay, so majority of it is done. The only thing that's left to do is adding some of the wings, or not some, the wings. So for the wings, I'm going to just do the same technique using my number 4 with just water. I'm going to draw a little bit of the yellow from what we've laid down, and I'm painting in the shape of the wing. So I'm dampening the area first and getting these light wings in. Make sure there's no water pooling throughout this process in all these areas that we've done. If you see water pooling, it's not going to give you a nice blend. So just take your paper towel and dab at it. So now I'm going to take some of my raw sienna just on the tip of it, and I'm just going to add a couple of strokes extending from the bottom into the wing area. And I'm not painting the whole thing in. I just want there to be a blend of this color happening, so you can see that it's like this transparent, very faded look, but it's a wing or wings. And then finally, once this has had an opportunity to dry just a tad bit, we're going in with a little bit more of the color, and we're going to add some lines in there just so you can see it better. And for that, we're using the Mars Brown. So I'm getting a little bit of Mars Brown onto the tip of my brush, and I'm just going to add, very lightly using the tip of my brush, I'm just going to add these little lines extending upward into the wings. And I'm just going to leave it like this once this is done. Maybe just add a little bit of an edge to the top of the wings just so you can see where it kind of ends. And yeah, and that's it. I'm just leaving it as is. This is my loose rendition of a bumblebee. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments what you thought. I'm going to zoom out so you can see this better. I can't wait to see what you guys do. And show me your work on Instagram and Facebook. Tag me. My handles are mentioned below in the description. And if you're looking for any of these products that I have used, everything is listed in the description below. So check it out. I do have affiliate links associated as well. So you can absolutely either order from there or go to your favorite art store, local art store, and purchase it from there. But this is what the finished product looks like. It's cute, isn't it? So if you've not done the poppies and would like to do it, I encourage you to go and find that video. Actually, you know what? I'm going to list it in the description as well. So you can do both of them and have this pretty little outcome. So thanks guys for watching, and we'll chat soon. Bye.